Digital leaders have always had a vision, okay? They've always been relentless about, customer success and things like that. What happened initially was, or pre-pandemic, let me call it that, they invested heavily in technology solutions, and they invested to be faster, to be better, to be accurate, or when the pandemic hit, it changed the way how leaders perceived digital. Okay, it forced them to imagine the meaning of value. And today, most leaders are developing and honing a digital culture and a digital mindset within their organization. And that's only because success depends on the ability to generate new value from digital. So I think that's the shift that we are seeing in how digital leaders are changing their focus from technology to culture, mindset, and things like that. And what trends do we foresee in the next few years? Okay, I'd say that the emphasis is shifting towards ensuring that the tools we use drive long-term business value. I think the focus will shift towards pushing adoption, as that's the most significant barrier. From most of my conversations that I've had with leaders, I see everyone is only talking about failure in digital transformation because technology did not get adopted. So I think there's going to be significant push towards this. And I myself spent a lot of time analyzing people and talent, and we noticed that this is essentially due to skill shortage in the organization, or it could be that those people who are expected to use these tools and technology just have no experience in using these. So they roll back to their erstwhile ways of working because that's their comfort zone, right? So I think the focus is going to be on adoption. And again, for digital leaders as such, while they're doing this internally, I think a lot of digital leaders who are visionaries are going to try and eliminate the routine and low value digitization efforts that they've been putting in, and focus on projects that require what I would say intellectual thinking and drive higher level value for their end customers. So I see that happening in the next few years. One thing that I learned by wearing these, multiple hats was I understood the culture within the organization a little better. And because of that, it was easy to equip the workforce, with technology to operate remotely. The other thing that I did was put in a lot of focus on communication and technology adoption, just like what I said before, because we knew that we were disrupting the way people worked. We wanted everyone, within a week to go remote. And this was going to be a knee-jerk reaction for most of our workforce, those who are in the corporate offices at least. This was a big change. So we had to expedite a lot of things. We had to communicate more. We had to talk more about technology failure, how to deal with it, whom to reach out to, things like that. So that's how I think I worked that out. And my message to fellow leaders is that they should first evaluate their current state as of today and measure the effort that is needed to drive this change. It's not easy, or it's impossible to eat the whole cake in one go. You've got to take small bites, right? And you've got to know how big your mouth is to see how big a bite you can take, which you can digest. So I think it's important to assess the current situation and then see where do you want to focus, which initiative works best for you, which will give you high value returns. So that would be my message. there is an urgent need for companies to streamline and automate business processes. Okay, and this is because they have to gain there's so much digitization that is happening already. So it's important for all companies to work towards this. And Southeast Asia is really active in different sectors and industries. There's a lot that is happening. So there's a significant amount of need that exists in the market based on things that I have read, people that I've spoken to, and all of that. That's what I perceive. And the thing is, we are moving towards a more connected world. Okay, customers are looking for faster and more efficient ways to connect with businesses, and at the same time, companies are keen to make their systems and processes more efficient, less risk prone, and things of that sort. So the need is immediate for sure. Okay, but like I had said before, there's a lot that is changing. The rate at which new technology is coming in, it's mind-boggling. Okay, so it's important that we choose our high impact initiatives, keeping our focus on customer value, and maximizing that customer value. So that's what I would like to say. Interesting question, because I try and do a variety of things. I do a lot of woodworking on my weekends. I build my own furniture when I get time.
That's awesome.
That's yeah. So I do that, and I also participate in communities across North America and in Europe to coach and share my knowledge and learnings with others to on digital transformation. So I think these are one or two ways in which you can keep your mind off work and do something interesting and meet people virtually as well. So yeah.